Physical media is a lot like Toadsworth. It's dead. Well, it's at least on the brink of death. Sorry, Toadsworth. Between the rise of PC ownership, the easing convenience of digital store faces, and the simple fact that digital games are just more profitable for publishers, physical games have been slowly getting more and more phased out between each console generation. And I mean, it makes sense. I'm not a stubborn old man yelling at the sky. I get it, but I can't lie. It does make me pretty sad. But I digress. We're not here to discuss the Toadsworthification of physical games. We're here to talk about how special physical games can truly be, and why I think you should still consider collecting physical games at least as much as you can. Every collector kinda has their own little reason for why they choose to get games physical, be that more tangible ownership, simply as collectibles, wanting games to retain value, the ability to easily share them, the ability to not fill up my PS5's hard drive with one fucking game, and so forth. For me, it was mostly about ownership. I always had this idea that I want to make sure I always have access to my games and have the ability to relive them whenever I want in the future. I remember how cool it was when my father busted out his old Nintendo and we played games like Hockey, Mario 3, or Duck Hunt together. Those memories are super important to me, and they're probably a core reason of why I love video games so much today. Maybe in 2045 I'll be playing Bloodborne with my 7-year-old son. I don't know. But despite those memories being very special, there is kind of an error with my logic. How much am I really gonna want to play Chicken Shoot for the Wii when I'm 40? I mean, half the games I own, I don't really have the intention to ever play again. And even if I do, what if my console breaks? It's just not fully practical or foolproof. It's still a good reason to collect physical games, but the more I look at my collection of games, the more I realize that there's something way bigger and way more important to me about owning the games I love physically. Every game on my shelf comes with a story to tell, and I'm not talking about some shitty video game story, I'm talking about a part of my story. I kid you not, I could go through almost every game in my collection and attach a memory to them, many of which barely have anything to do with the actual game. Let's take a look at the man of the hour himself. Like 2 years ago, when on vacation in a small mountain town, I woke up early and decided to explore. While out and about, I noticed a yard sale in a random parking lot, and there it is. A young lady, no older than like 15, is selling Chicken Shoot for $1. An offer I absolutely could not pass up. So random, so stupid, so cool. Now, I'm gonna say something that actually might get me in a lot of trouble. This game is absolute chicken shit. The value of this game to me is definitely not the piece of software. Its value is that it serves of a physical reminder of a stupid and interesting thing that happened to me. Every time I see it, I'll remember that stupid little anecdote. And I don't know, that's just really cool to me. Every game that you own has the power of Chicken Shoot. Some might contain mundane memories. I remember going to GameStop on my birthday to get Lego Star Wars 3, but I was a dumb, stupid baby, and I did not realize that the game was months away from releasing at that point. But you bet your ass I did go back there and got it when it finally did release. And I probably played it for like 1 hour. Sorry, you just cannot beat the GOAT. Other games will have a more sentimental story. My mom never really cared for video games, but one day she bought this for me and we spent the whole night playing it together. It was really special to me, and I'll treasure this game forever because of it. Some games I own kinda piss me off. I was so excited for this, I ended up going to GameStop for a midnight release. But in classic GameStop fashion, they fucked everything up. For a huge line of sweaty nerds, they had only one cashier running the whole thing, and she was just completely fucking checked out. I didn't get home till like 2, and I had work the next morning, so I didn't even get to play it. On the lighter side of things, some of the games I own come with completely stupid stories. I changed my eBay profile picture to a random image of Addison Rae, and some seller immediately accepted my lowball offer for this. Get absolutely fucking outplayed. Y'all are out here playing checkers with game collecting, while I'm over here playing chess. And then we have the Holy Grail memories. I must have been around 12. I went to an estate sale and completely unmarked I saw these two beauties. I take them up to the lady running the sale to see how much they cost, and she sells these to me for $2 total. $2 fucking dollars. I don't think I'll ever feel that high ever again. It was straight up euphoric. Hopefully you get the point. Right now, go to your shelf and look at one of the games you own. Think about when you got it. Were you with a loved one when you bought it? Was it an awesome gift from someone special? Did you beg your parents all year for it? Did you buy it because you thought it looked funny? Did you go to a midnight release just to be disappointed? Or did you catfish some random asshole on eBay just to get a good deal? No, games don't have to be physical to come with some good baggage, but it sure as hell helps. Video games are more than software. They're an art form, and often one that's quite social. And at least for me, having my games on a shelf where I can see them all is more than just a neat collection. It's a series of memories documenting very different eras of my life. Physical video games are more than just software on a disc. They're a time capsule of memories. They remind us of mundane tasks, they remind us of fun times, and they remind us of the people we love. In a sense, physical games are living proof of us, and here are our stories.
I remember getting this game Christmas of 2001. My mom was a huge Disney fan.
I got this game in Scotland when I was on a trip with my family.
I got Animal Crossing Wild World from my mother for Christmas because I saw a girl at gymnastics camp when I was like years old, and she had the game on a DS. It was like a pink DSi.
Jealous.
Yes.
I sold almost every single game and console I had to get a 3DS.
When I was 8 years old, my dad bought a Wii and this game right here. Love this game to death. But back in the day, I was a stupid little gamer baby who had no idea what Zelda was or just like the whole concept of it.
So she had the game, she was playing it, it was awesome, and I was like, hey, I want to try, and she was like, no. She was rude. And so I got this from Christmas for my mom because I like literally begged for it.
I didn't really have anything to play on the plane home, so I went and picked this up. Yeah, I think it's really funny that it's Scottish Persona 5.
I think I must have been 5 or 6 at the time, and she's sitting behind me watching, and we're eating those stupid cinnamon rolls with the orange frosting on them. Such good times, man. Great memories.
And so my dad, I remember, described the game to me as a fishing game because that's something that the GameStop employee apparently told him. We were stuck for years on the first village, Ordon Village. We couldn't trigger the cutscene to continue with the rest of the game, and so we just gave up. We just stopped playing.
I would post about it on Facebook. I made a screenshot of Link fishing as my Facebook profile and the Great Deku Tree as my cover image.
My brother randomly got me this game one year for Christmas, back when I only had a 3DS for Pokemon games.
I remember one summer when I was a kid, I really wanted Mario Kart Wii, and I just never got it. One day, we go to the mall, I have enough money, I get Mario Kart Wii, and I'm playing it all night. And I'm the weird kid playing the battle mode and not even playing the racing modes. And I am loving it.
And I came back to it years later when I actually realized what Zelda was and had my mind blown when I encountered the first dungeon and then went out to Hyrule Field for the first time and realized like, oh shit, this is like, this is a big game. This is not a fishing game.
And that night, my cousins had come over because the new Harry Potter movie came out that night. And we had plans to see it at midnight. We were so excited. I didn't go and I stayed home to play Mario Kart Wii and had a blast.
He had no idea what it was, but he got it for me. He just took a chance on it, and I absolutely fell in love with this game. I love it so much.
I was gifted this game by my aunt, unwrapped in a parking lot as a late birthday present after a middle school soccer game.
Childhood copy of Super Mario 64, signed by Super Mario himself, Charles Martinet.
This is my original copy of Kingdom Hearts 2. I've had it for literally since it was released.
It's a very special game for me, one that I cherish and that I have I associate many childhood memories with. As a kid, I love dinosaurs, I love Godzilla, the movies.
I went home that night, played it for the first time on my PS2, and it's been one of my favorite games ever since.
I feel like no matter what point of my life I was at, this game always managed to pop up.
It's signed by Mario, so that's just like a gimme. I got this signed at Charlotte Collecticon when I went on vacation with Lukey Luke himself, and it was just the best time ever. So it's like a double memory, you know, a childhood memory and a memory with, you know, a best friend.
And I remember handing my friend money to go pick it up at the mall for me because my mom wouldn't let me walk to the mall. So that's how I got this baby.
I will always have a very special place in my heart for this copy of Pokemon Y. Over a decade ago, I met all of my friends that I have now. I started a YouTube channel because of this game. My relationship started because of this game.
And even just the arcadey style, you know, madness of it, right? Shooting your gamma rays, whatever beams into different monsters.
This is one of the first games I ever remember getting my hands on. Must have been late 2003, early 2004, because it was a cold and rainy day in New Jersey. I was born in 97, so I must have been 7 or 8 at the time. Anyway, I remember going to Target with my mom and seeing this game, Ratchet & Clank, on a shelf and asking for it. Then being just insanely surprised when my mom said yes.
Whether it was as a young kid playing on the Game Boy Advance to COVID playing on emulators just to get through some time, it always managed to pop up. Club.
This is, I think, maybe my first introduction to gaming. I had a DS Lite, and on the way to scouting events, we used to like pass around the DS and like see like who could compete and like get like, oh, can I get number one in all the rounds and that type of thing.
I don't know if I found this game because of the cool bazooka Ratchet is holding on the cover, or if my mom recommended it because she saw a cute little furry creature on the box art. Anyway, I remember getting it and just holding it. Closed palm grip on both sides of the case, and then getting Wendy's afterwards. Man, I was just staring at this box, reading the manual front to back, which isn't even there anymore. I think the game alone was one of the catalysts for making me want to work in the gaming industry, which I found that impactful.
My grandma got it for me for Christmas one year. I've since been a big fan of the series.
All of the special moments in my life that I got to share with family and friends would never have happened if I didn't buy this game when I was 13 years old.
I'm not any good at it. Still not any good at it.
I would draw Ratchet and Clank, I'd replay the game constantly, I'd talk about it with my friends at school. What a formative and seminal game for me. I'm glad it was this and not like Sonic or whatever. I love it so much that I even have a sealed black label and misprint version of the game, but that was once somebody else's, and this greatest hits one is mine.
Memories like this are why I still play games today.